Shoulder pads! Oh no.
Ta 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 ta.
Do it anyway.
He went and stuck with the fusion suit for God knows what reason.
You broke the pattern, John.
Oh,
Broke the pattern.
I kind of just stopped giving a shit at this point.
But we're fighting Metroid Prime in here. You should be in the cannon suit that gets possessed by it. Or are you trying...
Samus ends up having a weird orange tinge in our playthroughs of Prime 2 and 3.
No, what he's trying to do is like prove his headcanon that the SAX is Metroid Prime.
Sure, why not? Anyway, we're in the impact crater. We're gonna jump off some giant teeth.
Oh, they are teeth.
They're molars, I think, anyway. That always looked like molars to me.
They are really fucking massive.
That would explain why it's called the impact crater. His teeth are impacted.
This right here.
Vision Metroids.
This shit right here. Do you see this? Okay, we are going to be jumping up platforms just like that with Metroids like flying at us over and over and
Vision
over.
Metroids, mind you. Vision Metroids.
So what makes this...
They split into multiple copies, and you have to use a specific beam weapon in order to kill them. Fuck that, power bombs.
What did you just...
Oh, missiles.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that was a map station.
What makes this Phazon more Phazon-y than the other Phazon?
It's near impacted teeth.
It's evil!
So wait, the Phazon is plaque?
Yeah.
This looks like a job for...
That's a better explanation than I could do.
This looks like a job for Dr. Rabbit.
4 out of 5 dentists recommend the power.
Who is that one dentist who doesn't recommend anything?
You see, no, it all makes sense. It all
Why do
makes
they
sense.
keep asking him for advice
It
on
all
stuff?
makes sense. Listen to me. This is one of the children of Lavos, but you see, he ate a little too much candy when he was, growing up on Earth, so he kind of developed a plaque problem, and that plaque mutated into mutant plaque that turns other things into mutant plaque monsters.
I am seriously curious. Who is this one dentist that doesn't move anything?
I don't know.
And why do they keep asking? Creepy face.
So is Metroid Prime actually a Metroid, or what?
It's never really explained. He has a lot of similar properties of Metroid.
I'm going to assume that it's a hideously, ultra uber Phazon mutated Metroid queen or something.
It has to be. Well, I wouldn't say a queen, but it's mutated. I'm gonna assume it's mutated because of the Phazon exposure.
Well, the other in Prime 3, the other Leviathans that you go to, the bosses are always just some sort of variation on something from that world's stuff, right? I know I'm being incredibly unspecific. So, if I had to guess, there was just a Metroid floating around randomly on Tallon IV, and it was just right smack in the middle where the Leviathan landed, and it didn't die. And it didn't die. And this is what's left.
And that's actually a pretty good theory, actually. I never thought of it that way.
Keep in mind that I pulled it straight out of my ass.
No, but it does make sense. This could technically be the first... This could technically be the first ever Leviathan boss battle we fight.
Ted,
well,
you're talking about
Nintendo,
half their stories are pulled right out of their ass.
Well, yeah, there's nothing really that much special about Metroid Prime other than it somehow survived and became Dark Samus.
Yeah. It just needs Phazon more than any other Leviathan boss battle we've ever encountered.
Well, I think does it get intelligence when it forms with the Phazon suit?
It does some. Well, I never classified as Dark Samus to be intelligent, just very aggressive.
So that's what a giant slore looks like.
Well, it communicates. Well, it communicates with the space pirates and stuff, so it has to be smart enough to talk. And I don't think that normal
Metroids were always smart enough to kind of do that to begin with.
Well, I always thought that Metroids were just sort of animalistic, they didn't...
Well, I always figured Metroid Prime was a lot more intelligent than your average Metroid.
So maybe, Phazon... I don't know.
Well, as we'll see later, when we reduce this thing to its primordial ooze, you could call it that.
Second form.
I always figured it latched onto Samus' Phazon suit out of pure instinct, and not because I'm going to use this as a way to resurrect myself.
Okay, but do you think that combining with the suit itself shouldn't have made it any smarter?
Yeah, I don't know where the sentient came from, but
Tractor beams.
doesn't really do anything. So Metroid Prime has 4 forms, technically. I think the most annoying form is the, is most likely either the power form or the, the power form.
Does it even turn to its plasma form in this fight?
Yeah, it does. 1 or 2 times. It's the one it changes into the least, actually. From all the playthroughs that I've played, it rarely goes into plasma.
I'd assume that waveform is the most, the easiest to deal with just because you can buster it.
That and the ice mode, actually, because this is actually one of those very few fights where I actually get a lot of use out of the ice spreader.
Flamethrower?
Phazon form. Holy crap.
Flamethrower?
No, you have to be close to do that.
Even the flamethrower doesn't get much use here anyway, because flamethrower is also very short-ranged.
Well, it doesn't really ever, like, swipe at you, or... Well, if you're too close, you wouldn't really be able to dodge anything, so yeah, never mind.
Yeah. But, yeah, pretty much every beam expansion weapon gets a lot of use here, especially if you went out of your way to get all the missile expansions. You know, the ice spreader does have homing properties, and it does freeze Metroid Prime, like you've seen right there.
Well, Metroids are weak to ice, so I assume.
Yeah. I would assume that's why it reacts such as that. You know, but the super missile has homing properties, so it's easier to hit, and the wave beam, the wave buster, is pretty self-explanatory. But the flamethrower, you know, is just too short range to really be of any use.
Oh, it's spawning. Oh wait, those aren't Metroids, those are just standard energy balls.
Standard energy balls that you can shoot for refills.
Okay, so the game doesn't completely starve you for missiles.
No. Well, I mean,
well, you probably wouldn't get...
You always have a way to damage him. You can use charge shots.
It just won't kill him as fast.
It just won't, you know, it just takes longer.
And you don't really need missiles for the final one.
No. You have hyper mode.
Yeah, you got Phazon beam. But it's actually kind of weird at first, because when you get the Phazon suit, if you look in your logbook, you actually, the game actually tells you that you have the Phazon beam.
Wrong.
But you're not. No. But it says that it's only activated when you're in highly concentrated amounts of Phazon. But at that point in the game, you're not exactly sure how to do that. It's not until you fight Metroid Prime second form that you can do it.
I'm running out of missiles.
Well,
is it me, or does it look like the eyes are like the outer shell of Metroid Prime is a mask, and that the eyes are hidden behind that?
It does have a face.
Well, I guess that does make sense
does have a face
considering how
on it
the second form looks.
Wipe out.
It just sort of fell off.
Scuttling.
Fill it off, you potholes.
Oh, it fell off. It's dead. We win.
I'm gonna make sure it's dead.
Oh, and that's why Samus is a hero, not a villain. Because she doesn't just assume that it's dead.
Now this looks like a Metroid.
There we go. Now it's a Metroid.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
It really just looks like a giant Martian head with a few tentacles attached.
It's a Metroid. It's a Metroid with tentacles and a face.
Did I get it?
Yes.
So...
Do we get to see the galleries?
No.
Oh.
You look that shit up online.
Yeah, just Google images. Porn everywhere.
This is actually a really cool boss fight, I have to admit.
It's a cool boss fight, but it's completely luck-based, depending on what he wants to do next.
Bouldergeist.
See, so, you know, the method of fighting this boss is that he shits out a pool of Phazon, you're standing in the excrement. You get hyper mode, you aim at Metroid Prime, and then you shoot the fuck out of him until the Phazon goes away. It's the only weapon you can use to damage Metroid Prime Phase 2.
Now, is there a way to kind of just hack in the hyper beam?
No.
And, like the...
Well, if anything's possible for a Game Shark. But,
No, I know there's no way to get legitimately in the game outside of this. I'm just talking about, you know, hacking it.
Oh, I don't know.
If I remember correctly, Metroid Prime shifts what visor you can see him on.
Yeah,
right?
he shifts between normal, X-ray, and thermal. But the thing is, though, is that it's completely luck-based whether or not... I think it's completely luck-based whether or not he wants to do the Phazon attack or not, because The only other thing he does in this fight is the shockwave attack.
So the fight can take forever, depending
It can
on
take forever. And this fight's actually gonna be a while, ladies and gentlemen, so...
I'm gonna switch to another tab now.
Okay, you do that.
I'd open up Fire Emblem again, but I won't be able to finish an entire map by the time this guy's gone, so... Why? No, I do not want to update HP support assistant. Stop asking me.
I told you Fire Emblem was great.
Remind me in a day. And then I'll just tell you to remind me that later, too.
I hate this boss battle. Just takes forever.
Did it roar at you?
Yes.
It roared at me with no mouth, yes. Yes. Phase through another fucking visor, but shit already. Have a bowel movement.
Here, take this burrito.
Where's my laxative beam?
Take this burrito from Taco Bell.
Osmosis.
We have all the coffee you could ever drink. Now shit.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, even Bouldergeist is this picky.
Well, Bouldergeist is kind of look-based.
That's why you shouldn't make him a speed run.
You talking to me or?
Nintendo. And Galaxy 2. Boss Blitz. We're gonna make the Garment Metal a challenge, a speed run. Okay. Sequence attack pattern, sequence attack pattern, sequence attack pattern, luck based. God damn it!
Still not as annoying as the perfect challenge from Galaxy 1.
Yes, finally! Phazon 2!
I would rather have a perfect challenge rather than speed run.
Well, the perfect challenge was annoying, because it's not like he's hard when you can take a few hits, but you're gonna get hit at least once most
I didn't
of the
get
time.
hit with him in the speed run.
Well, that's because you've already beaten him a couple of times, a bunch of times.
What's more annoying, speed run or Daredevil run?
Speed run.
Daredevil run.
Speed run.
Daredevil run.
Speed run.
Rabbit.
Duck.
One Piece.
God damn it!
Are you really in the morph ball?
Yeah, but what am I gonna do at this point?
He has almost full health.
I have to wait for this shit. Shit already. Thank you.
Maybe if you let yourself get hit, he'll just do it.
I don't know what's the stipulate. I don't know if I can manipulate him, but ow!
Okay, maybe if we infest him with an X parasite, instead of becoming an X clone, he'll just get Phazon Metroid diarrhea instead.
Metroids are the natural predators of X's.
So what would happen if an X parasite managed to infest a Metroid?
It wouldn't. It can't. It's biologically impossible.
I thought that the Metroids just sort of ate them.
Well, yeah, but it's because of their biology that they can do so. Why do you think Samus can absorb X parasites after getting injected with Metroid DNA?
I thought that was just sort of gameplay logic.
No,
I always thought that they sort of just like took their little claws and they just sort of nibbled on them. I don't know.
What do Metroids feel like? Are they beanbags?
I'd imagine they're sort of gooey.
Yeah, I always figured they were just kind of squishy.
Like jellyfish.
I'd have one for a pet.
No,
I mean...
No, you wouldn't. It'd eat your
I
brains.
mean, like, if you were there when it hatched, it'd be cool. I mean, it would sort of float around and suck the life force out of my enemies. I'd like to have that.
It would also need to be the first thing it sees upon
hatching.
Earth.
So what I do is I just sort of I steal an egg, which is probably the hardest part. And then
it'll hatch. It'll notice the Meta Knight plushie first and consider you an enemy.
Damn it.
Yep, you have no more missiles.
Not that it means anything. This guy's impervious to every weapon.
Wait, if you're in the thermal visor, why is the ice gun setting off heat signatures?
Because the ice beam is hot upon exit, but then immediately cools down before hitting an enemy.
Well, then it would just end up being the garden hose.
Oh, god damn it.
Every day.
I never catch a break.
But no, I never do.
Why does he keep on wanting to sell my ear of Luigi? I am not a Van Gogh.
That's what it's called. I refuse to say ear.
So how many Metroid poo, how many piles of
There
Metroid
should
poo
be
do you
one
have to
more.
stand in to
Only
kill
one
him?
more left.
Yeah, one more should do it.
But I mean, like, is there a way, can you do more, is it like amount of shots fired in a Metroid poo puddle, or is it time spent in a Metroid poo puddle?
No, it's the amount of shots.
Okay,
Well,
so,
if I imagine if you take too long, the poop will shrink. But
there's a specific amount of puddles that you need to stand in order for the fight to...
sweet Metroid Guano. Eat shit, villain.
There we go.
Finally!
You weren't even paying attention, were you?
I was off and on. That was just drawn out as fuck.
Well, you just got unlucky there.
Yeah, I was really unlucky there.
Yup.
Correct.
No, it's not.
Aww.
Oh, wait, why are we just suddenly black?
I should... Because
That's more
Phazon suit.
light. No, that's more lighting.
Oh.
Should I have done something?
Fine, take it.
I don't care.
I didn't like it anyway.
Cool guys don't look at explode. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Are we gonna get an escape scene?
No.
Nope.
Oh. This is not a real Metroid game.
Okay, is the planet gonna explode? Planet gonna explode? Planet gonna explode?
Good old invisible buttons on the arm cannon.
Planet gonna explode? I've been waiting for this all day. That's it.
Okay, we're about 186 done.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Aww.
I'll be back later.
Why is this in the first place?
I'll let you go this time.
Oh man.
What? Where's the... This is not nearly enough fan service for all the backtracking we had to do. I demand something incredibly skimpy for all of that effort.
I do like
This
how
is-
it's a bit more subdued, but you see what I mean about the fusion suit being a hell of a lot more bulkier in this game than
Yeah.
fusion?
Yeah.
I'll be back, Tallon IV, to finish the job.
Next time, Tallon 4. Next time.
Are you...
Bye-
Wait,
bye,
are you
credits.
speeding up the credits?
No, you can speed up the credits by tilting up on the analog stick.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
backtrack.
actually- fuck.
backtrack through the credits too. As if
I do
anyone
have...
would
I have to say I love Metroid Prime's credits remix, and I especially love the Brawl version.
That's the version I'm using actually now.
Oh wait, really? Awesome.
Well, because I accidentally sped through the credits, we're not going to hear the entire sequence. So I figured I gotta edit in the brawl theme to make up for it.
Wait, but you didn't edit in the guy, the narration. I used to know the entire thing, but now I forgot it.
In the reaches of
Because of
space,
space.
below the surface of planet Zebes, Samus Aran defeated the space pirates. She destroyed their operation, wiped out the parasites called Metroids, and defeated Mother Brave. But the pirates were far from finished. That is actually the opening narration of Metroid Prime that was cut.
Hi, Leslie Swan and Nate Bildorf.
And it was Jennifer Hill that actually read that opening narration, but they cut it out.
Odd trivia.
So wait, Samus Aran's voice actor read about Samus Aran in the third person.
Yes.
What was
Bob Dole.
like sitting?
Hey,
in
she's
her ship?
she's earned it.
She's sitting in her ship reading out her autobiography.
Computer, take dictation. Oh, hi, Gunpei Yokoi. Thank you for crediting him.
Now the credits are dancing.
They're just jigging along with the music.
Oh, there's a guy named Steve Bond. Should have named him James.
They have the Emerald Knights.
He probably has an older brother named James, and he just got stuck with the. Actually, now that I think about it, my younger brother's name is Steve, and his middle name is James. Huh.
If your last name is Bond, you have to name your sons James.
All of them?
Yes.
James Bond the first. James.
No,
Bond.
you no. Their middle names are the different James Bond actors. So you have James Sean Bond, or James Pierce
Daniel.
Bond, or James what's the new one? Fuck.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Bond.
Also, that armor looks like 12 times as bulky when the helmet is off.
I pity the son who has to be James Dalton Bond.
Wait, hang on. I sense something rising from the muck.
Does it smell like sequel bait? Yes, it does!
It's a sequel. It has an eyeball in its hand. Oh,
We don't
God.
see that eyeball ever again.
It's that old fuck from Naruto.
You had to end it on a Naruto.
No, I refuse. Well, good luck with Metroid Prime 2, Ryan.
Fuck you.
Looking forward to it.
Can we do Zero Mission first?
We'll do Zero Mission next. We'll hold off Prime 2 as long as possible. But we're doing Prime 2 before Other M.
Ugh. Why do you do this to me, John?
Because I am the Metroid guy, but I gotta share some of the Metroid love.
So you make me play the worst one up besides Other M?
Metroid Prime 2 is better than Other M.
That's what I said besides Other M.
What about Metroid 2?
I never played 2.
Oh, well, I'll handle that one. But,
Eventually, you still have a lot. You still have a lot. You still have a lot to
look
do before
forward
that.
to it at the end of 2014.
Oh, we'll be lucky if we get to it by then.
Yeah.
Drama Team alone is going to take half a year.
Drama Team. Fucking Drama Team.
20 weeks. No, more than 20 weeks if we do 3 a
20
week.
weeks? That's almost half a fucking year!
Or, well, we could do it 5 days a week if you guys want to see nothing else but that.
Oh!
I
no.
warned you in advance.
We promised after DMC4, never again.
Yeah, he's right.